السلام عليكم تلاميذي الأعزاء ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه الطيبين ومن والاه إلى يوم الدين. شكرا على الكلمة الطيبة التي أتلقاها منكم في التعليقات. جيتكم اليوم بإكزامان بإذن الله اللي يتبعني حرف بحرف يجيب حتى 19 في الإكزامان. ضع لايك، اضغط على الاشتراك وفعل الجرس ليصلك كل جديد، وشارك الفيديو مع أصدقائك لتعم الفائدة. Let's start our text. Part 1, reading and interpreting. Carol Kendall from the Daily News has written this report after having questioned 100 teenagers about their leisure activities. Why? She asked them in order to know what young people in Britain do in their leisure time. So, Carol Kendall is a reporter. She is reporting what she has found. Okay, after asking 100 teenagers. يعني هي دارت هذا السيرفي، دارت الكيستيونير، سقست 100 شاب about their leisure activities، حول the leisure activities هما أعمالهم التي يقوموا بها بعد ما ينتهوا من العمل، يعني free time activities after school ولا after work، كي يخلصوا القراية ولا كي يخلصوا العمل. Okay, why? To know what young people in Britain do in their leisure time. باش تعرف وش يديروا في بعد خلوهم من العمل. In Britain, young people have a lot of hobbies they practice in their free time. In Britain, young people, adolescents ولا teenagers يقوموا بزاف بهوبيز، يعني عندهم أعمال بزاف يحبوها. They practice in their free time، في وقتهم الفارغ. These activities are sporting and non-sporting activities. هذه الأعمال هما تقدر تكون عندها علاقة بالسبورت، بالرياضة، وكاين أعمال غير متعلقة بالرياضة. Among the non-sporting activities, all adolescents said that they loved watching TV. من بين الأعمال اللي يقوموا بها من غير المتعلقة بالرياضة، يقولوا باللي يحبوا يتفرجوا في التلفزة. When I asked them which programs they preferred best، عندما سألتهم أي البرامج اللي يحبوها أكثر، most of them replied، أكثرهم أغلبيتهم أجابوا they enjoyed listening to music. This is obvious. When asked، عندما سئلوا if they used the internet، إذا يستعملوا الإنترنت، many of them answered that they spent a lot of time chatting with their friends. عندما سئلوا إذا يستعملوا الإنترنت، يعني الأغلبية ولا جلهم قالوا باللي وقتهم كله chatting with friends، يتشاتيو يعني محادثات مع الأصدقاء، playing video games، يلعبوا video games، and watching videos، يشوفوا الفيديوهات. Some of them said they liked going to concert or the theater. بعضهم قالوا يروحوا الحفلات الغنائية ولا تياتر مسرح. And others told me they enjoyed eating in fast food restaurants. Okay, so when they are free they go to fast food and restaurant and they eat whatever they want. وش يحبوا. I then wanted to know if they liked reading، يعني سقستهم هنا ولا يحبوا يقراوا. And only a few of them replied they did. Okay, غير بعض منهم اللي قالوا باللي يقرأ. As to the sporting activities، فيما يتعلق activities يعني الأفعال اللي الأعمال اللي يقوموا بهم متعلقة بالرياضة، boys are more sporty than girls. Of course, football is the most popular sport among boys. Okay, يعني هنا قال لك الذكور، يعني of course يعني يستعملوا يروحوا يميلوا للرياضة أكثر من البنات، والرياضة اللي يحبوها أكثر هي الفوتبول. Both boys and girls said they did a lot of cycling. قال لك يحبوا يروحوا يخرجوا bicycles. Okay, bicycles. 42 boys 42 من الذكور and 36 girls said they liked going to the swimming pool. يعني الأغلبية تاع الأولاد وتاع البنات قالك يحبوا يروحوا يديروا السباحة. Okay, they liked going to the swimming pool. When I asked them what other sports they practiced, they replied tennis and basketball. Okay, وشنو هما الرياضات الأخرى اللي يحبوها؟ قالك tennis and basketball. Only 6 of the boys added that they practiced boxing. None of the girls is interested in that sport, which they find too violent. يعني قليل فقط من الذكور اللي يحبوا البوكس، وأي ما كان حتى واحدة من البنات اللي تحبه because or يقولوا أنه يعني رياضة فيها العنف. Okay, let's go to questions. Comprehension. Choose the correct answer. Carol Kendall is a reporter, sports commentator, or specialist in youth problems. So, Carol Kendall is from the Daily News. Okay, so she is not a specialist. Okay, she is a reporter. Let's go to question 2. Read the text and say whether the following sentences are true or false. The young people's favorite program on TV is music. The young people's favorite program يعني the teenagers favorite program. واش يحبوا لي جون كتر من كلش البروغرام اللي يحبوه ولا البرنامج اللي يحبوه is music. Is it true? When I asked them which program they preferred best, most of them replied they enjoyed listening to music. So it is true. Let's go to the second question. Most of them liked reading in their free time. And we have said before that they don't, or few of them liked reading. Let's see it in the text. When I wanted to know if they liked reading, and only a few of them replied they did. يعني برك الأقلية اللي قالوا أنهم يقرأ. Okay, C. Cycling is the most common activity. Cycling is the most common activity. True, yes. When I asked them what other sports, no, not this, both boys and girls said they did a lot of cycling. So this is true. Boxing is one of the girls' favorite sports. And it seems not to be true, as none of the girls is interested in that sport, which is boxing. Here it is, in that sport, which they find too violent. Okay? عنيف يعني. Answer the following questions according to the passage. Why did the reporter conduct a survey? Why do you see that the reporter conduct the survey? She has answered as, so she said that, has written this report after having, yes, why? To know what young people in Britain do in their leisure time. Okay, this is what. To, or B, do teenagers use the internet? If yes, what for? When asked if they use the internet, many of them answered that they spent a lot of time chatting with friends, playing video games, and watching videos. Okay? So, they use the internet. What for? In order to chat with friends, play video games, and watch videos. What non-sporting activities do teenagers practice? C. What non-sporting activities do the teenagers practice? You see that non-sporting activities are in paragraph 1. So here are the activities. That is watching TV, using the internet. Some of them liked going to concert or the theater. They also enjoyed eating at fast food restaurants, and few of them liked reading. These are the non-sporting activities they liked. Question 5. Give a title to the passage. When giving a title to a passage, you must know what the passage is about. So we can say it is about teenagers, leisure activities. Okay? This is it. A text exploration. Match words with their definitions. Hobby. A hobby is something you want or you like doing. You like doing in your free time. Okay, so what is it? It is a noun. Involving physical force. No. Generally informal talk. General view of study of something. Is it a study? No. Activity. So activity, it's an activity as you do for pleasure in your free time. It's an activity you do for pleasure in your free time. Yes, this is it. This is a hobby. Let's go to survey. So a survey is, yes, we prepare some questions in order to have a general view of a study of something. So this is a survey. Violent, yes, it's something, or it is a case where we use some force, some physical force. So violent, it means involving physical force. What about chat? You know what is chatting? To chat is to speak or to talk, but it is generally informal. So generally informal talk. This is it. So here are the answers. Hobby, activity to do for pleasure. Survey is a general view of study. Violent, involving physical force. And chat is generally an informal talk. Let's go to the second activity. Divide the following words into roots and suffixes. A root, if a word has a root, يعني احنا كما نقول احنا يا مجرد, and if we add a suffix يولي مزيد. اوكي زادوله. اوكي مزيد. So a root هو الأصل نتاع الكلمة. So tasteful. Taste, of course, taste is a root and full is suffix. Grammar is a root and IAN is a suffix. Firm is a root and li is a suffix as it's an adverb. Hopeless, hope is a root and less is a suffix. Thank you very much. Let's move to the following question. Report what the speakers say. Why do you want to buy this book? So John asked Millie why she wanted to buy that book then. B. Don't take this car, ordered Ned. This is an order. So, in order to or not to. Ned ordered. Of course, it's a negative order. Not to take. And you have seen this. So, not to take that car. I spend much of my leisure time surfing on the net. Nicholas said that he. Okay, not I. Because Nicholas is speaking that he becomes spent, that he spent much of Nicholas is his leisure time surfing on the net. So Nicholas said that he spent much of his leisure time, surfing on the net. The last sentence, do you read daily newspapers? Asked the journalist. Okay, so the journalist asked, it's an auxiliary question, do you read daily newspapers? The journalist asked if or whether, if you, I, as you want, okay, asked if I read in the past daily newspapers. Let's go to activity 5. Classify the following words according to the pronunciation of their final S. So we have here beaches. What else? We have here tops. Tops. As it is, or it finishes by the P sound. I give you the rule right away. Adolescents and balls. So, write down, please. When a verb ended, or a verb's final letters, pronunciation, or final sound is push, pushes, ch like reach, reaches, house like house, s like houses, je like garages, de like bridges, and z like quizzes. Okay, quizzes. So you notice that the pronunciation of the s sound is. Okay, so here is, we have the sound here ch. Okay, so beaches. Okay, tops, adolescents, and so that's all for A's. Let's go to the s sound. So after the sound th, the th like baths, months. Okay, boots, t like boots. P like helps. F like roofs, laughs. Okay, and K like works. So here, what sounds end with K, F, P, T, or Th? They are, yes, tops and adolescents. What about balls? So it is neither in the is list nor in the s list, so it is with the z list. So balls. That's how to divide them and to place them in the table. Thank you. Let's go to the written expression as the final step. Use the following questionnaire results to write a report about young people reading habits. So the text was on young people leisure time activities, and here young people's reading habits. Let's see how many informants the reporter asked. He asked 68 informants, girls and boys. Boys 34 and girls 34. They are aged between 15 and 20. So they are adolescents. This is the information he wanted to know from them. Boys, he wanted to know about what they liked to read. So we see here numbers. The number 30 is is higher than the other numbers, is the highest number. So here we are going to see that they like to read the newspapers more than adventure stories. What about detective stories? Only few of them liked detective stories, 9, and novels, 0. So we can say that none of them liked novels, okay? Or we can say, when I asked them if they liked reading novels, all of them said of course, they did not. This is the answer. Okay, we're going to try to write some of the information, and I let you finish the rest.